Hi, everyone. In this video, we're just going over the rest of the 9 beta readings for Tuesday, October 24th. So we're starting at line 10 here. Pantes ou kairontes te pompe hepontai, prosto tu teu temenos. So all of them, and we're talking about everyone here that we've seen, rejoicing then, follow the procession toward the temenos. This is the sacred precinct boundary of the god. Okay. Note that this could be goddess too. We have gender ambiguity on Theos. If we wanted to make this unambiguously feminine, we would make it Thais. If we want to make this Dionysian, we make it two. All right. Epede affignuntai homen hiereos kai hoineaniai ten tu theo ekona estot hieron perusin. Hoide huperetai tahar hierea proston bomom. Sorry, I got a message. Agusin. All right. So, and when they arrive, on the one hand, the priest and the young men carry the icon, the image, the statue of the god toward the sacred precinct, the hieron, and the huperetai bring the sacred things toward the altar. So what are these hiera? These are sacrificial victims, is what we're talking about. And the bomos is the altar. Epetete hokerux todemu keruton, and then thereupon the herald proclaiming to the demos, the people, Euphaemete o politai, hey, keep holy silence, be quiet, as we were saying in class the other day. Be quiet, again, then, or sorry, this isn't a command, although it arguably could be, but what we're looking here at is siga, siga without the iota would be a command. Siga here with the circumflex and the iota, clearly third person singular. The whole gathering then is quiet and waits or keeps holy silence, remains quiet, is what we're looking at. We'll go on now to the top of the next page. This is 167 in the textbook. So the priest lifting his hands toward the heaven. O anax Dionysa, O Lord Dionysus, Payson, he says, Akuemu eukomenu, listen to me. Note that this is a genitive of source. It's not listening to the words, I'd say. That'd be the accusative. We're listening to me as I'm speaking, as a genitive source of speaking. Bromie, the thunderer. This is a cult title, an epithet for Dionysus. Tende tu sian dechu, receive the sacrificial offering. Kai hileos isti todemo, and be kindly toward the demos. Sugar hileos on tas te ampelus sodzes, kai auxanes tus botrias hoste parecem hemin ton oinon. For you, kindly, in a kindly manner, being so kindly disposed, you protect both the grapes and you help grow the, vines, in order that we may have, or that there may be provided to us, dative, kind of indirect dative here, the wine. And here we're talking about not just a specific bottle, but wine in general. No bottles in Greece for this. These would have been casks, flasks, amphorae, but glassware is something that would get developed in the Hellenistic period and in the Roman era. So nothing like we expect now from the Côte du Rhône, right? Hoi de parontes pantes boosi. And everyone who's present then shouts, Eleleo, you, bromie, ileos on tous te botrias auxane kai parake hemin ton oinon. On the one hand, this is repetitive for the sake of learning Greek. On the other hand, ritual moments like this often involve repetition of certain fixed phrases, so it's not completely inaccurate in this. These ululations, right, these untranslatable ritual chants are going to be something that's part of broader cult, but was certainly part of Dionysic ritual. We have this from plays, we have this from various sources, so we know about these things. But you could imagine that this eleleo is something more like that sort of thing that's going on. I'm sorry that I have now committed my terrible ululations to the internet, but here we are. It's going to be teaching in 2023. All right, so everyone present shouts then, untranslatable ritual chants. Bromius, the thunderer, kindly, being kindly, auxane, grow the, vineyards, the vines that we have, and present to us wine. Epete de hieros, then thereupon the priest Sphate slaughters Tahirea, the sacrificial victims. Hoide hyperetai etoimoi ontes lambanusi auta kai katatemnusi. So then the underlings here are being prepared, grab these things, that is the sacrificial victims or what's left of them, and cut them apart. And ta men toteo parekusin ento bomo kaontes, and burning the parts, and they provide some to the goddess, God, masculine, unambiguously, and they provide some of these offerings to the god, burning them. We have to kind of supply ta as the direct object of kaontes here on the altar, and the rest, tade, tois parusi diairusi. They divide the rest among those present. Epeda hetoima estipanta, and then when everything's ready, hoheros oinon spende. So, and then when everything's ready, the priest offers a ritual libation of the wine and prays to the god. Edtautha, then, de pantes ton toinon pinusin. Then everybody there drinks, or just everyone, drinks the wine and eats the meat, rejoicing, being happy in the feast. Messe nux noon estin. Now it's the middle of the night. It's midnight. Tonde paronton poloi metuantes komadzusen. And many people of those present, so partitive genitive here, being drunk, komadzusin, are reveling. He un michrine, and now, and thereupon Myrtle, being afraid on behalf of her children, says, Payson, agede oaner, let's go, husband. Ho papos malakamne, your dad's really tired. Kairos estine painienai. So it's time to head on back, prostos pilos, back toward the gates of the city, presumably, or at least the sanctuary. They're going home or going toward home. It's too many days of a journey to get back to the farm. Kakathauden, and rest. Hodepapos, tileges, Basin. And he's like, what are you saying? I'm not tired. I want to revel. Fun grandpa, right? Hodedikaopolis, gerone, oh papa, Basin. You're an old man, father. U proseki, soy komadzen. It's not appropriate, it's not fitting, it's not suitable for you, as we have down here, to revel. Come on, elte. Hutolege, so he speaks in this way and leads them. Remember, hege omai is middle deponent and takes a dative so-called object toward the gates. Epede afik nuntai, and then when they arrive, tonhem ionon heriskusin, they find the half-ass, literally the mule, kaipantes chamai katheudusin, and they all rest on the ground. Quick thing, because I got to wrap this up now. Chamai is actually the first word, first part of the tea that we have known as chamomile. Melos, we'll get to this in later Greek, is the word for apple. So this is an apple of the ground, is chamomile. So we do actually have this chamai. It's an interesting adverb, on the ground. But that's what we're looking at when we talk about chamomile. All right, sorry this was a rushed video, but I hope it's helpful. And I look forward to seeing you all in class again soon. Till then.